Hey guys, this is my top 10 list of all the flies in Ark. Well, it's not really a top 10 list since we only have 10 flies in Ark. So yeah, number 10 we have the Lymantria. The Lymantria is pretty slow. It's not a very good flyer. It's not that fast. It hasn't got any attacks. The only attack it has really got is just this one where it just squeezes out juice and it's nice. You know. That's pretty average. It doesn't do much. It just slows them down for like a short amount of time. So that's why the Lymantria is at number 10. Next up, we have the Pelagornis. The Pelagornis is a pretty all-round mount. It's fast and yeah, it's got an attack, unlike the Lymantria. So it can't pick stuff up. Same with the Lymantria, but it can go on the water. And which is a feature that none of the other flyers in Ark have. It can also regain stamina on the water, which is really good. That's why I like the Pelagornis personally. The Pelagornis is at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have the Pteranodon. The Pteranodon is probably one of the easiest flying mounts to tame, which makes it quite good, but apart from that, it's pretty fast. It can pick stuff up. It has a really good attack like this one that does extra damage compared to just average one like that. And it's pretty easy to tame. It's like probably the first flyer you will get. Yeah. So yeah. The Pteranodon is at number 8 for those reasons. Next up, coming in at number 7, we have the Tamajara. Tamajara is just like the Pteranodon, except it's not as fast and it hasn't got it doesn't do that much damage. The Pteranodon does pretty good damage, but the reason why this is better than the Pteranodon is it can pivot on the spot, 360. It can move all directions, you know, and it can, well, lash into walls. Like that, look. And you can wield a weapon on here. You can also have 3 other people on the mount as well. So you got one flying it, one with a weapon facing forward, I think, and one with a weapon facing backwards. That is why the Tamajara is at number 7. Yeah. Coming in at number 6, we have the Griffin. And know what you're about to say. The Griffin's a really good mount. Yes, I know. It's got dive bomb attack and it does a lot of damage, but I feel like it's got some other things that put it down. Like it's just not that fast of a flyer unless you use your dive bomb. It can run on land pretty good, so and that's a good thing. So yeah. Yeah. Next up, at number 5, we have the Phoenix. Phoenix is, in my opinion, a really good mount. It's not that fast like this, but if you hold down X or spacebar or whatever you're using, it does this thing where it speeds up and then does like a glide, and that goes infinitely as long as you've got stamina and food. You can also shoot fireballs, as you can see there. Or it has this really good ability where it can harvest just about anything. Got rocks, see there, I harvested. Wood, which is really good. It's got alright weight, it's not the best for weight or stamina. But as you can see here in the left, we have the metal is melting in the Phoenix's inventory. And that is really good. It can also Come back. It's quite slow without this ability, so that's something. It can also cook meat in its inventory, which is really good. Another thing about the Phoenix is that it poops silica pearls. Let's see here. It poops silica pearls, and silica pearls are a really good resource. they're not that common, which makes this really good. But the reason why this guy isn't further up the list is because it's so hard to tame. You have to, okay, it's just really hard to tame. Just take my word for it. Anyway, in number 4 we have the snow owl. Snow owl is like the griffin. It's pretty fast, probably the same speed. It has the dive ability, but the reason why this is above the griffin is because it has infrared vision, so heat vision, sorry, and it can also turn itself into ice, and that heals you and dinosaurs around you, and that's pretty cool. So this is why it's at number 4. So coming in at number 3 we have the Argentavis. Argentavis is pretty slow mount. It's really slow, in fact. That, yeah, it's just, yeah. But it has so much weight. Like, you can go on metal runs with this thing, and with the added ability of picking up ankylos and Dodecurises, it means that you can farm stone and metal really easily. Another ability it has is upon harvesting a corpse, it gets a heal ended where it heals itself. And I think that's a really good ability for, you know, scavenging and, you know, healing yourself up, of course. So coming in at number 2, we have the lightning wyvern. Well, any wyvern for that matter. It's probably the fastest flying mount in the game. It can pick just about anything up, and it has the lightning wyvern shoots lightning, poison wyvern shoots poison, fire wyvern shoots fire, of course, and then ice wyvern shoots like ice. It does pretty good amount of damage, and yeah, it's just a pretty good flyer overall. It's just a tiny little bit hard to get, like nowhere as near as hard to get as the Phoenix, but that's why this is at number 2. At number 1, you guessed it, it's the Quetzal. Quetzal is probably one of the best flying mounts out there. It has the ability to hold a platform saddle and well, you know, pick anything up pretty much, which is really good. It's not the fastest, it's pretty slow in fact, but that's a small price to pay for, well, it's really good weight, like 1,260 foot weight on a level 50, platform saddle, and it's just a really good Quetzal. So guys, that's my top 10 list, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.